Hey everybody, I bet you're wondering why in the world I'm not using our botanical foundation from LimeLife. I'm going to tell you and I'm going to show you because I'm super excited about these pressed colored powders that we released. If you haven't seen me use these, I'm going to show you. You're going to see right now how wonderful these cover. The really cool thing that you need to know about these is that they were actually created by Christian Dior for makeup artists way back in the day. Now a company bought them out and is partnering with LimeLife so that we can carry them so that you can use them now, so that not just professionals can get their hands on these amazing powders. This is not a foundation. They are pressed colored powders. They are super finely milled and I have fallen in love with them. So what you're looking at here is a palette that's only available for beauty guides. These are the 10 shades we carry, and this is so that I can match a client when they come and try the powders. But what I have found is this has become a full face palette for me. I've been using these on my face and my eyes. Now you can use these alone on your face. You can use it with different brushes to get a light or medium or heavy application. And just depending on the kind of brush that you use depends on, you know, the kind of finish you're going to receive. But what I can tell you is that I'm getting a ton of compliments from people that cannot believe I'm just wearing a powder on my face and not our foundation, because it's so beautiful. It's so fine that it gives you this blurred sort of effect, like it's blurring your pores, it's blurring your lines. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's just a powder, but it's really not. And it just looks amazing on and feels great. And I love it for summer because, you know, it's when you're out in the sun a lot and you want a real quick application, just something really, really light that looks great. These are perfect for everyday use, and it's really great if you are a professional makeup artist, if you're in the film and stage industry, if you do editorials, you are gonna love this because it can be used alone or it can be used on top of foundation. It is not gonna build up. It's not gonna get patchy and yucky. Any skin type can use it, whether you're dry or you are oily, and you'll absolutely love it. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna show you how I use these powders. So again, they're samples. The full size is gonna come like this. It's gonna be about that size. And so what I'm using is a brush that will fit in the samples, but when I get my full size in, which I've ordered, I'm really excited to share with you, then I'll try some different brushes. But today I'm gonna use this brush. This is brush number 18. LimeLife doesn't only carry professional grade makeup, we carry professional tools. We have brushes, brush holders, we have mirrors made by Glamcore, gosh, we have sanitizer, we have all kinds of things here at LimeLife, as well as skincare that's fantastic. So I will say that starting out with really good skin is gonna be the best way to go, because your makeup only looks as good as your skin. I have something in my eye, I see it right there, hang on. Okay, got it. See, you don't have to be professional to hop on and share with your friends what you love. Okay, this is my shade. This is number 3. I can color match you very easily. I have a chart that tells, based on which botanical foundation you use, which color will be best for you in the color powders. I do have that chart, however, I am finding that most people need a shade down from it. It really just kind of depends. It's summer, you might have a tan, so we really kind of have to look at you and decide. So I normally would be this shade, but I'm going with this shade. So I'm gonna put this on my face and eyes, and you're just gonna watch the magic happen. I've not used this brush. A denser brush is gonna give you a more, a fuller coverage, a denser brush, which this is actually really nice. I saw someone using this and I thought, I'm gonna try that. And basically, I'm just patting it into I'm sort of pressing it into the skin. Love the way it feels. Now our botanical foundation is awesome. Especially because the pigment count is so high that you don't need a lot to get the good coverage, which is why so many people gravitate towards LimeLife's Botanical Foundation. But I'm like, if I can just sweep on a powder in the summer and go, heck yeah, I'm gonna do it. I do love the velvety finish that it leaves. These powders are great. You know, it's really interesting that, to me, when I found out that Christian Dior created these. I mean, everybody knows who Christian Dior is. And I think that's super impressive. And, you know, we partner with big names like that because of our history in the makeup industry for over 67 years now. We Alcone is very well known, and LimeLife is just a LimeLife. Did I say LimeLife? LimeLife is just a division of the Alcone company in New York, and they cater to professional makeup artists. So everything you will find here at LimeLife, they are handpicked by makeup artists as their favored products to use in the film and stage industry. They're just relabeled with LimeLife's brand because they partnered with us and they wanted to allow us to offer products here, professional products, to the average consumer, where it's only been available to professionals until now. Okay, so can you see how the redness is going from my face, and it just literally blurs. It just blurs your skin. I cannot believe it, you guys. It's not gonna be perfect skin, it's gonna be even skin, right? So if you're someone who loves your freckles, don't worry, your freckles are still gonna be there. Even with our Botanical Foundation, your freckles are not gonna get covered up. But I love this powder. Do you see this? I'm in love. Okay, so that was just with this brush. You could take a denser brush, or you could take like a blenderful, like a dry sponge. I love our blenderfuls because they have that flat end, and you can do the same thing, okay? And you can just press it into the skin. Use a dry one though, okay? Now, I'm gonna take this one, number 1, and use it as a highlighter. How cool is that? You can do the same highlighting, contouring with these that you can with bronzers and foundations. So I'm gonna take that and just go right into that one right there, that number 1. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. You see how that, okay, see how light it is? It's just gonna brighten right under my eyes. It's not, even if you're older, guys, I'm older, okay? I just turned 50. I have the crepey skin. I have the under eye wrinkles. It is not going to make them pronounced. It's super finely milled. It's not gonna make you look older. So if you're of the mindset you can't use a powder because you have older skin, this doesn't count. It's not powder like you're used to, okay? This is very fine. I'm gonna take this number 1 and I'm just gonna go in the areas where I want to bring light to my face, which is down the center of my face, and then under the eyes, right? So I'm just doing it, I'm trying to do it really fast so you can see how fast it is. I've been doing my makeup in like 10 minutes all week, and I love it. Okay, I'm gonna take this large eyeshadow brush. This is brush number 7, and I am loving number 7. So I'm gonna take brush 7 into number 7. I love this for my lid, you guys. I'm gonna go to comments later. I don't want to take up someone's time by answering questions, so I'm gonna check comments after, okay? I'm just taking this, it's pigment, okay? Pigment can be used anywhere. Just because it's a pressed powder meant for your face doesn't mean it's meant just for this part of your face. So pigment can be used anywhere, and I'm using these on my eyes. Number 7's going on my lid because I have found that I love it. I think it brightens my face, and I think it looks great with any eye color. But I'm just pressing it in, just like that. See? Look at that. And then I'm gonna take this brush. I'm only using 2 brushes. Brush number 9. This is our angled brush. Taking this, blah, blah, I'm gonna go into number 8. That one right there. How amazing is this? And we're gonna use this right in the crease, and we're gonna create a new crease for me since my poor little eyes are so hooded and you can't see eyeshadow in my crease, so I'm sort of creating a new crease. Again, guys, I'm doing this super fast because I want you to see you can be out the door in 10 minutes, okay? You really can. You can take your time and you can do way more than this. Now, I would also, I did have concealer on my eyelids because before I started, I wanted my brows done because I didn't want to highlight the brows. I wanted to highlight these powders, okay? So I'm just doing this. Look how fast I'm going, super fast. I don't want to, I want to leave, I'm going to make sure that these edges are not really harsh. I want them to be nice and soft. So I'm just using this brush to apply, and then I'm going in and I'm just making sure that those edges are nice and soft, okay? So again, super fast. We're not trying to do supermodel work here. I could, if I wanted to, take my large shadow brush and dip it in the number 1, and I could go up under here and just make it a little bit lighter and go on top. I had concealer 0 on my eyelids. I just wanted to kind of prep them. That is all I've done. Now, I will tell you that you could wet your brush, like a angled liner brush, or like this, You could wet it with some setting spray, and you could just run it right here through this one and create yourself an eyeliner. These are my sample palettes, and I don't want to wet them at all. I'm keeping them really sanitary so I can try them on people. But what I'm going to do is I'm just real quick going to take some setting spray, dip my angled liner brush in there, and I'm going to go into one of my eyeshadows because I'm big. I love using my eyeshadows as liners, and I've just created myself a liner by doing that. And I'm just going to run it through this is number 8 or 9, brownie points. I just want to be sure that my brush is wet, and I'm going to line right here real quick, again going super fast, right in the lash line. Okay, only because I want my lashes to look thicker than they are. But if I had number 10 in a full size in my personal shadow pressed powder, I would use that one with this brush. We're talking when you're traveling, not having a ton of product. That's why I love that you can customize your palettes. All right, so that's there, and now we are just gonna throw on some mascara real fast. And then we're gonna do some, no we're not, hang on, we're gonna let that warm a little bit longer. We're gonna do some contouring. So we're gonna take brush number 1. I love to consolidate. If you don't have to buy a ton of brushes, I don't think you should have to. This one, for me, number 1, it's the angled powder brush. It is perfect for contouring, highlighting, blushes, everything. So what I'm gonna do is take, it's upside down. I'm gonna take the same, I'm gonna take number 9, and I'm going to use that as a contour. And I'm going to go right in. I'm not, like I said, super fast, okay? Right in here. And I'm going to sort of carve out myself, you know, that look right there with this shade. Can you believe I'm doing this with pressed powders and just different shades, you guys? This is like mind-blowing to me. I went to a concert. I went to see Queen a week ago tonight for my birthday, and this is all I wore. And people kept telling me my skin looked great. I'm going up here, and I'm gonna highlight around here. See, what's happening here is that I'm highlighting around my hairline. This is where I protrude. This is where the sun's gonna hit me first. So it's gonna make it look more like a natural tan if I hit those high spots first. If I were really going for a nice tanned look and not contouring like down here, then I would go across my nose, I'd go here, and that's because that's the part that protrudes and where the sun is gonna hit it first, right? Then I'm gonna take my excess and go down here because I just don't want a white neck, and I'm just gonna drag it down. It's just excess product, whatever's on there, I'm not gonna dip my brush again, okay? So then we're gonna go in with, I did the highlight, I did the contour. My favorite highlight is blush number 6. I absolutely love this, and that you can also use it on your eyes, and I'm just gonna take that and I'm gonna put it just in the cheek area. You don't have to be precise with this, but guess what? You can set your foundation with this, so go all over. Go everywhere. I love this stuff. You can even wet your brush, and you can, if you want serious highlight, wet your brush, dip it into brush number 6 and do that, you know, serious highlight. But this is great under the brow bone, blush number 6. This is the one Oprah Winfrey's makeup artist says every woman should have in their bag. I told you we're professional. Okay, so there's that. What else did I want to show you? You know, you could put some eyeliner underneath if you wanted, but that's it. Like I said, we're going real fast. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna set this with our setting spray. Then we're gonna apply some mascara, and we're gonna be done. How fast was that? How great does this look? I love it. All right, so our mascara is 20 bucks US, and it has tiny little fibers built in to help your lashes get thicker, make them look longer, and it's layerable. So you guys think you could do this? I'm gonna show you how you can save money with these powders. There's a couple of ways, but I'm gonna show you what I did, and I'm gonna tell you what you can do. So number 1, if you think you'd have fun doing what I do, you could be a beauty guide, and then you would have access to this palette. Number 2, you could host a beauty show with me. You could introduce all your friends to LimeLife products. They'd fall in love, they would buy from your party, and then you would get some rewards, and maybe you could get your powder for free. That's an option. but I'm going to show you how you can save money by buying multiple powders, because with LimeLife, when you buy in bulk, sort of like when you buy in bulk, you know, like you go to Sam's Club or whatever, the more you buy, the more you save. So I'm going to show you how you can do that, which is what I did, aside from the powders. Okay, super fast makeup, I swear. And talk about not being bulky and not having to pack a bunch of stuff in your carry-on or in your bag when you're traveling. Like this is my summer routine. Done. Look at that. How amazing is that? Okay, here is what I did to save money. Personally, I got one of our trio palettes, and you customize it. You get whatever 3 shades of pressed powder you want. Whatever 3 shades. When you do this, you're gonna save $14. So if you get 3, you're gonna pay $112 US, you're gonna save $14. Or you can buy a duo palette that just has 2 shades. That is gonna save you $6. It's gonna be $78. But what I think is the best deal is you get a 6-well. This is 6. You get 6 shades of these colored powders for $214, and you save $38. So your choice, you get to decide. But the great thing is you get to choose whatever shades you want out of these 10. I just did my whole face. Look at that. I'm telling you, I'm looking in the mirror behind. Like, it blurs the pores, it blurs the lines, and I can promise you, this is not gonna settle into your fine lines and wrinkles. It's too fine, too finely milled to do that, and you'll absolutely love it. Okay, that is what I have for you today. If you have any questions at all, please shoot me a message and let me know. I'll help you pick your perfect shade, and you can see for yourself why these are so incredible and why they've been used by pros for years and years. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.